Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over an easy inbounds play that we've run at the lower school, middle school, and high school level. And we called it Eagle because that's our mascot. So just something easy to remember, a little go-to. So whatever your mascot is, you can call it. If you're a bulldog, if you're a knight, you're a Spartan, whatever it may be, you can call it that. And then that way, it's just an easy play to remember. So this can work against a 2-3 zone or man-to-man. It's worked really well actually against a 2-3 zone for us, and I'll show you why. So basically we have a three-person stack on the ball side, and we have our opposite side over here, just one guy who basically is going to fill in the stack once it clears. Okay, the point guard, and this is kind of interchangeable, you can put whoever you want out here. Typically though, your bigs are going to be here and here, so your back of the stack and then isolation stack here. Okay, so one signals off the play by sprinting to the ball side corner, calling for the ball. Two goes inside and he's a decoy, he's clapping for the ball, looking for the ball, and he cuts through and ends up all the way on the opposite side wing here. As he goes through, 5 is basically kind of on his hip, almost retreating to like a fullback, and 5's the running back. And what we're trying to do is cause this middle guy and this corner guy to make a decision on who they're going to guard, and make them jump out here, make them follow 2 out here to leave 5 wide open here. All right, and the first time you ever run it, that should be what happens. And in the meantime, 4 is clearing over here, so this top guy, if this guy's selling like he wants the ball, could potentially kind of cheat back over here, leaving 5 wide open. So we're going to go through both sides of it, and we'll go through several other options. That's not the only option we have here. So let's go through the right side first, left side second, and then we'll talk a little bit about what the inbounder does, which is super important during the play as well. So here's run to the right side, 1 goes to the corner, 2 is running inside, 5's coming straight inside looking for the ball, 4 replaces, and then there's typically a layup right here. Now, you really want 5 coming basically right off, as basically he can put his thumb into 2's hips and kind of nudge him a little bit, and that'll tell him when to go. That way, as 2 cuts through, selling like he wants the ball, as soon as he clears out, 5's coming right behind him. So it really puts a lot of pressure on these people here to make a decision on who to guard. As you see, 4's coming over here. Now 3, their job is super important. Okay, and I'm going to show you where he goes or she goes after. Notice how they pass the ball inside and they go to the opposite block. Reason being, they need to get back into play for one, but for the reason for them coming here is every time that we have a miss, more often than not, whether it be this guy missing the shot off the rim, if this guy gets the ball and shoots it, misses off the rim, a lot of the times, probably about 80% of the time, it's going to bounce right into the inbounder's hands for a putback layup. We've seen it over and over and over again on the misses. Okay, so now we'll run to the opposite side here. 1 goes to corner, 2's coming in, there's 5, 3 passes it in, goes to ball side, block there. Okay, now we're going to look at a couple of different options that you have. We'll look at the obviously the shooting option here on the next play. Got to make sure that you have a shooter that can make that shot from the corner. Okay, and everyone rotates over. Now, this really works after a couple of times of running the play, or if a team's played you before and they know what's coming, you want to really emphasize on your other options here, because if they pack the middle, you know you have some good big men, they're going to pack the middle. You're not going to want to force the pass in here. Main objective, again, is to inbound the ball, so they just pop it out. If you got a guy that can shoot the ball, perfect. You can let it fly out there. The other option we're going to look at here, see 1 goes there, 2 and 5 are coming in. In this situation, notice how the defender, this defender doesn't necessarily bite and follow 2 out. 5 kind of helps out. The 2 defender comes down with the 5 to deny, and then they deny 5 in the middle. And then you have 4 who's going to be a lot of the time wide open over the top, which is why we put our 4-man coming over the top, because if we're going to toss it over, we want someone who is long, who can receive that pass, just in case they pack that middle really well. And then if the ball hits that 4, 3's coming in for the inbound, back to his spot. The inbounders come back in. We allow the 2 guard to go and set a down screen, and then we can get 3 a shot if it hits that opposite high post area. And there it is. So simple but effective, guys. Like I said, we've run it at the lower school level, middle school level, even the high school level, and it's worked on every single level. And it's super simple to remember the rules, or very easy for your players, and gives them some good options depending on what kind of personnel you have. So anyway, that's all I got for you in this video. Let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.